How do you do, J-Pot crew? It's your Naughty Buddy Putty here, and today I'm going to be reviewing, with a spoiler-free review, of Matrix Resurrections. I can't even say the word. It's the second time I tried to record this. But anyway, yes. Matrix Resurrections came out today, and I was actually pretty hyped about it. But before we get into this, at any point you do like this video, make sure the like button, make sure the subscribe button, and make sure the notification bell so you'll be notified when I make videos like this. So, Matrix Resurrections came out today again, as I stated, and it was just one of those things where I was actually pretty hyped about it. It's been a long time since I've seen a Matrix movie, and the first movie came out in 1999, so it's been over 20 years since the first movie. And I actually sat down and watched the original movie earlier today while I was waiting for Matrix Resurrections to come out on HBO Max. So then the question that would be at hand is, what do I think about it? Did I enjoy it? Well, I want to actually go ahead and reminisce about a few things that I noticed. Reminiscing, being nostalgia, is something that a lot of people still crave or focus on when it comes to making a movie. So much so that a lot of replication comes into play. And when I watched the first Matrix movie, I realized why I loved that movie so much. It was different for its time and still holds up to this day as being a fantastic movie. But the reason I went back and watched the original movie is because of things like, you know, other ratings. People companies getting their ratings out earlier. And, I saw low scores and I'm like, it can't be that bad. And at the same time, when I saw low scores, I was like, well, maybe if people are comparing it to the old movie, and the old movie might not be that good. So again, I watched the old movie today, and my verdict on the original Matrix is still, it's like an 8 out of 10, a 9 out of 10. I'm giving a high number just because I loved it. And then, of course, they also released a thing called Matrix Awaken on PlayStation 5 and I think the new Xbox Series X, which is a Unreal Engine 5 prototype of the Matrix movie, or a Matrix world, that was made by Epic Games using the Unreal Engine 5. And it's an amazing thing. It was actually really cool. I'm glad I have it. And the sad part is it's better than this movie. Listen, when it comes to this movie, the one thing I feel that it misses the mark on is understanding the focus of what people want. Rehashing things is not good. Taking something that has a familiarity and then trying to twist it a little bit is not always good. But then taking something small and changing it and making something good can happen if you're not forcing nostalgia or replicating the same thing over and over again. The problem with Matrix Resurrections is that it's trying so hard to give you something new that actually I feel is a great idea, but then having to force things that already happened in the past down your throat. This movie starts off with a very genuine, great idea of love, of action, like it's focused on something that's going to be good, and then suddenly drops off from there. This movie, at one point, towards the end, is like Stuart from Mad TV, and all it's saying to you is, "Look what I can do!" Like, constantly. "Look what I can do!" And I'm tired of it doing that. It was very, very frustrating to see this at the end. So much so that I felt like I was watching the same thing I saw before. Right down, oh my god, right down to the music playing at the end of the movie. And I know I said spoiler free, so I'm not even going to tell you what I mean by that. But once you go watch the original movie, understand the band that's playing in the original movie is a fantastic band called Rage Against the Machine. And then watch this movie and understand why I'm laughing at it. So much I'm laughing at this movie. I will bring up some positive points in a quick moment towards the end. But as far as my final score, this movie gets a 3 out of 10. This is a bad movie. There were moments I liked that got it from getting a 1. Like, there was a couple moments towards the beginning that I thoroughly enjoyed, but then it just fell off at the end and kept reminding me, hey,
look what I can do.
So I can't give this a high score. I can't give this a high score at all. And the funny part is, I'm very optimistic when it comes to movies. I want to be excited. I want to be encouraged. And if this movie is successful and it does garner sequels, I hope it goes the opposite of the original Matrix trilogy, and the later movies are better than the original movie. Because that's all they're going to do here. They can only go up, but the up might not be that great. If you want to see a good Matrix movie, go rewatch the original Matrix. If you've never seen a Matrix movie, go watch the original Matrix. Then watch the sequel, because the sequel is better than this one. Then even the third movie is better than this one. Literally in the order is, the first movie's the best, the second movie's the second best, the third movie's the third best, and then the last place is Matrix Resurrections. Let's just say this. Spoiler alert for the final thing I'm going to say here. But if you haven't played Matrix Awaken on PS5 or Xbox Series X, I would say definitely go check it out. It's free. You could download it. And there was only one thing that made me happy about this movie, and also is the only reason why it got a 3. It almost got a 4 because of this, but it wasn't enough. I thought if it happened later it would. But let's just say this. In Matrix Awaken, the game, you do get to explore the world that is amazing, made by the Unreal Engine 5 at Epic Games. And if you look here, there's a nice little llama. Well, there's also a nice little cameo from someone you might know, if at least you're an Epic or Fortnite fan.
14-year-old.
Wait.
Yeah, someone pissed about the latest update.
No fucking way! Whoa!
Pissed about the latest update.
Wow. Damn. Yep, that's Donald Muster right there in Matrix Resurrections. And I was hoping when I saw that I was going to see some better stuff as well. His cameo in this movie was the only good part. That's sad. And with that being said, I want to thank you all for watching. Hopefully, if they do make another Matrix movie, that it's going to be better. And if you are here watching my review based on it being entertaining, then make sure you hit the notification bell, because we'll be doing a review of the Book of Boba Fett and Morbius next month. And I can already tell you, I feel Morbius is going to be way better than what this was. Anyway, I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.